down the road day and night. Long freight liners all shiny and bright. Reefers with produce are loaded to the gill. Cattle trucks are spewing whatever they will. Whoa, truck stop USA. On the road, it's my home away. Filled to capacity wherever you go. Parking lots and rest stops are about to overflow. Flatbeds and hazmats, freight liners too. You need the product, we'll bring it to you. And I'm well underway, gonna meet my baby at the port of LA. Loving gets better though we're apart for a while. I'll take care of baby, that's a trucker style. Whoa, truck stop USA. On the road, it's my home away. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, said, whoa, truck stop USA. On the road, it's my home away. Yes, it is. Whoa, truck stop USA. On the road, it's my home away.
Welcome to Adventures in Life. I'm Earl Beecher, your host. I'm happy to say our guest is Greg Connor, and I've been working with Greg a while and enjoying his music. Would you call it country or western or cowboy or all of the above?
I would say all of the above.
I think you probably would.
Because I'm really coming from the 60s and more rock and roll, but then I always fall back to the country.
I don't know. I feel the cowboy quality, which I like. You know, you hear of country and western all the time.
Right.
But I think you're definitely toward the western.
Okay, country being like the Sons of the Pioneers.
Yeah, there we go.
Those songs.
There we go.
I don't think that I write or have that quite that feel, but I could certainly sing those songs, you know. So,
oh, yes.
yeah,
I'd love to hear you do them, as a matter of fact, Greg. Maybe think about that.
Yeah, okay.
Who were your idols? I mean, where did you get your roots? Tell me a little bit
Well,
about that.
actually, it's coming from my mom. She played rinky-tink piano, and we just, my sister and I, we both washing, drying dishes. We'd be singing all the time. Yeah, I would sing the melody, she sang the harmony.
Well, then that's led to professional. Where were your roots professionally?
Well, kind of Phoenix, Arizona. Started out with the Lee Hazelwood and Lester Sill. They were producers. They did some work with Duane Eddy, and then they kind of went over to the Hollywood area, and I moved over there, met up with a fellow named Frank Lauren, and we were Kevin and Greg. I don't know why I got the subtitle, but we were Kevin and Greg. And we did a lot of good things. We had a couple at that time. So.
What was the hits?
Well, it was called Boy You Ought to See Her Now. And it was just a great little song. But it got a lot of airplay. But it's always nice to say it happened in Japan, you know, because nobody's going to check on you. See?
I see. Yeah. Well, you mentioned Clint Eastwood. Were you ever associated with him?
We used to go on the road when they would take a hiatus from filming. Bobby Fuller, John Smith, and Eastwood, they all were right there at Universal Studios. And that was before it was a Disneyland. You know, it was truly, a movie studio. And we'd go up there every day and we'd sing and have a great time. And when they go on hiatus, my buddy and I, we'd each play a guitar, and standing right out there in the arena, up to here and, and whatever. And
Oh.
but it was so much, and flies going up your nose. But they would get on a horse, ride around. We'd set up and start singing. They'd dismount and come over, and it was just a lot of fun. It was a circus at all times, you know.
It sounds like you just have fun with it.
Yeah, we really did. And
You know, your first song, the title of that first song you sang for us,
yes, Truck Stop USA.
you wrote it yourself.
Oh yeah.
In fact, you wrote all of the songs you're
Yeah.
going to perform for us today.
Absolutely, and I had a lot to pick from. I have got about 45 songs right now.
Well,
they need to be
these are from
gotten out there, you know.
current CDs, and I'm going to
Yes.
show these in a minute,
Okay.
but not right now.
Alrighty.
You're going to sing a song that's kind of sad. Rescue me,
yeah,
reach me.
Rescue me, Richard. Won't you rescue me? It just hit me one night, that little phrase, and that's what happens with writing songs. It was, "How are you going to reach me, Richard?" And I wasn't sure what that was all about, but then I had driven a truck cross country. Now, I was a rookie rider, wanted to be truck driver kind of thing, because it was a U-Haul. But anyway, I pulled up to fuel up, and there was this great, big, beautiful Kenworth, and out of the cab jumped this little gal. She wasn't that big, and I called it no bigger than a bar of soap. So, but that line is in the song, too. But it was just a woman out there in a big vehicle like that. I just couldn't believe that, you know, how could she do it?
So reach me, Richard, rescue me.
Yeah, let's say that is probably her boyfriend,
Well,
her husband,
somebody.
her dad, yeah. You know.
okay,
So-
let's pause now and listen to Greg Connor sing Reach Me, Richard.
All right.
There's a wreck out on the freeway. Big rig is involved. That wall of iron in the slow lane has come to a screeching halt. Twisted and scattered metal and a whole lot of debris. Looks like she's in trouble, saying, "Richard, come and rescue me." All the lines are down, cold winds are blowing. There's a hell of a blizzard for a pretty lady driver in a 20-ton truck. How you gonna reach me, Richard? A big, beautiful, and brand new Kenworth holding to a downhill slope. Out of the cab jumped a driver. She's no bigger than a bar of soap. She'll do fine while driving forward. Without a hitch, she'll make it home. Richard, you tried to warn her about the call of the open road. Rescue me, I'm south of Seattle. Rescue me, it's all I can handle. There's a hell of a blizzard for a pretty lady driver in a 20-ton truck. How you gonna reach me, Richard? All the lines are down, cold winds are blowing. There's a hell of a blizzard for a pretty lady driver in a 20-ton truck. How you gonna reach me, Richard?
Greg, you know, your songs are very singable. By the time you've heard the first chorus, you're ready to sing along with the second one.
Well, that's a good feeling. I'm glad you're saying that, because that's what a writer looks for.
Yes.
You know, that somebody's going to say, "Hey, wow, that's a good song," and almost sing along. You know, so.
And I've always liked songs about trucking. They always have a story, and Interesting.
Yeah, I guess I've been out on the road. I love to drive. Of course, today you have to fly to get there, sooner, quicker, whatever. But I do like driving, and the trucks have taken over the highways now. So there's got to be a heck of a market out there at some point.
That
you know?
is a tough job.
Yeah, yeah.
Long haul would
Oh
really
my
be
God!
tough,
Yeah,
I
and you
should
see
think.
him weaving. You say, "Oh boy, I better get out of his way.
Get
or
out
just
his
get
way."
out there." You know.
Yeah.
So-
This next song you're going to sing for us has an intriguing title, Whiskey Row.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is this? What is
Well-
it? What
well,
is a Whiskey Row?
Well, here's the situation. Prescott, Arizona. My sister lives up there, but I remember from many years back that every 4th of July, Prescott, Arizona is known for, and many tourists come there because of Whiskey Row. You got the courthouse right in the middle, and down this lane here, I think it's Gurley Street, there's bar after bar after bar. So it is known as
So
Whiskey
you're going to be
Row.
singing a song about bar after bar after bar.
Yeah, but I wasn't in them.
Okay.
I mean, it's amazing. They don't have room up in the courthouse jail. They chain them to big trees. The drunks, when they come out, they do. It's amazing. They don't have room up there.
The 4th of
But
July.
Anyway, it's about that. And I've been to Prescott many times, and it was just a kind of a fun song to write about. So,
Okay, let's pause and
okay.
Whiskey Row.
Be more than happy to.
Greg Conner.
Okay.
I stayed in Prescott just a little too long. Whiskey Row taking its toll on me. Those good old boys are playing cards and smoking big cigars, while I dream on endlessly. I danced with an angel in a barroom, and that pleased the devil out of me. I had another drink of who shot John, and my fancy turned into fantasy. We strolled across that barroom floor with arms reaching out in only make-believe, dancing in a dim-lit, a smoky old bar. My fancy, my angel and me. I stayed in Prescott just a little too long. A Whiskey Row taking its toll on me. Those good old boys playing cards and smoking big cigars, while I dream on endlessly. I danced with an angel in a barroom, and that pleased the devil out of me. I had another drink of who shot John, and my fancy turned into fantasy. I danced with an angel in a barroom, and that pleased the devil out of me.
Greg, was this angel in the barroom anyone in particular? Anyone special?
Well, you know, you bring up a very interesting point there because a lot of my songs are the gal that I love.
Yeah.
A wife, now an ex-wife, but still great friends. And she's somewhere in all of these songs. She really is, no matter what, yeah.
Yeah, I'm holding up your CD here, Greg Connor singing Truck Stop USA, and the first 3 songs that you did are in this particular
Right.
CD.
Yes.
And then you have another one entitled Cowboy at Large. And you're going to sing a couple from this one, I think. You said you wanted to sing Santa Isabel.
Santa Isabel.
We
Right.
went from the bar room to Santa Isabel.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here again, we're taking the gal, okay? She was pretty risque, and now she's become a nun. So the opening line, if you listen to it, is from one habit to another.
We'll listen very carefully.
Okay.
And then you're going to do my favorite from among these, and that's the Lone Ranger Saloon. I get a kick out of that.
But it's your favorite. We're back to a saloon, right?
I
or
know,
a bar or
I
whiskey.
know. But I don't know, there's a fun message there.
Okay, all right.
So let's pause and listen to Greg Connor with Santa Isabel.
Right, okay.
From one habit to another, with a body the good Lord gave, her lips and those eyes, the sensual tools of her trade. Elizabeth, what a woman, but now she's dressed in black, living in God's family. It's her turn to give back. Lonely years of shame when her life was in doubt. No one had ever heard this person out. She comes for forgiveness in daily prayer, there at the mission in the chapel of Santa Isabel. Oh, how I loved her, and again I'll step aside. There were times I wished that one of us had died. Only heaven knows the many stories untold that shattered the heart of this woman. Ella viene para pedir perdón en cada día de sus rezos, allá en la misión, la iglesia de Santa Isabel. En cada día de sus rezos, allá en la misión, la iglesia de Santa Isabel.
Our guest is Greg Connor. Greg, you wrote all of these songs, and they're so different. There's such a variety in your work.
Again, I like to hear what you're saying, because when you're a writer, you think everything sounds the same. Well, hopefully not. And in this case, you're saying.
I guarantee for the folks out there, this next one's different. As I said, this is what I've been waiting for.
Okay.
So we're going from Santa Isabel to the Lone Ranger's Saloon.
Right. Yeah.
Folks, sit back and enjoy this one. Here's Greg, the Lone Ranger's Saloon.
Thank you.
It takes a lot of precious time and effort to keep your woman in tow. And more you're gonna run from that same old dog and pony show. And your beer drinking buddies are gonna love it when they find you got a new attitude. So get on down here and join us. We're all victims at the Lone Ranger Saloon. Hi-yo, Silver! Hey, do you believe it? I get home from work, she says, "What do you want for supper?" What do I want for supper? I said, "I don't know. What do you want for supper?" The writing is on the wall. Fun is on the run. The cues and the clues are missing, and the heartaches have begun. And your beer drinking buddies are gonna love it when they find you got a new attitude. So get on down here and join us. We're all victims at the Lone Ranger Saloon. We're all victims at the Lone Ranger Saloon.
Greg, I can just see you and all the victims there
At the Lone
consoling
Ranger.
each other.
Yeah, of course, a Lone Ranger Saloon. What better could it be?
Yeah, right. What do you
They
want
wouldn't
for
bring- they-
supper, Greg?
What do you want for supper?
Right.
No, you wouldn't bring your wife there.
No,
No
no,
way.
not to the Lone Ranger. No, it's
no.
have to be alone. Listen, thank you very much for being our guest on
You're very
Adventures
welcome.
in Life.
This
It's
has been a real pleasure.
Fun.
And it's just been kind of fun to do my songs.
And I want to thank our crew and all the fellows and young ladies
They've
that
been
have been
wonderful.
helping us.
Yes.
And I want to thank our viewers. And please join us soon again for more Adventures in Life.
I've been all across Texas. I know it helps to wear cowboy boots, a Stetson hat, a big silver buckle and bells. From Amarillo to Laredo, a taste of Texas waits for you. Folks from Beaumont to El Paso, they never want to hear, "Hey, I'm just passing through." What does Austin know about Johnson? Is there adobe in old Fort Stockton? Does Tyler hold a pretty yellow rose? My little Kelly Sue. It is a Stetson hat, traer botas y una tejana, un cinto con la hebilla de plata. From Amarillo to Laredo, de Amarillo a Laredo, una probada de Texas to El Paso. Las personas de Beaumont, hey, I'm just passing. Ellos nunca quieren oír, yo estoy pasando por aquí. See the buffalo running on the bayou, shoot the bull at Gillis Saloon. From Del Rio to Nacogdoches, country folk listen to country too. Yes, a motor trip across Texas, that's what she's asking for. Hey, my little Kelly Sue, a taste of Texas waits for you. All across Texas, I know it helps to wear cowboy boots, a Stetson hat, a big silver buckle and bell. From Amarillo to Laredo, a taste of Texas waits for you. Folks from Beaumont to El Paso, they never want to hear, hey, I'm just passing through. Folks from Beaumont to El Paso, they never want to hear, hey, I'm just passing through. Yeah, my little Kelly Sue, a taste of Texas waits for